As you heard yesterday, Sarah and I don't come from a massively Halloweeny family, so when it came to thinking about what I was going to do for Halloween week, I thought about what my childhood had lacked in terms of Halloween, rather than what I could talk about what we've done, because Sarah pretty much covered all of that. So one of the things that I didn't do so much as a child is watch Halloween themed films. One I've never seen is Hocus Pocus until yesterday. I mentioned to Rachel a few weeks ago that I hadn't seen Hocus Pocus before and she was shocked, so I thought that it might be fun for me to watch it and talk through a little bit if you guys hear my thoughts. So because I'm a serious film critic journalist type person, I made some notes on my phone. Side note, while I'm talking about my phone, I got a new phone cover arrived today. Look how cute, elephants. So let's have a look at some of the notes I made. None of these are massively coherent. There's a reason I'm not a film critic, there's a reason I will never be a film critic, because first of all I will say that I loved the film. And I was pretty optimistic anyway because Disney and because everyone loves it and because Rachel said I should watch it, all good things. And then the name Kenny Ortega came up on my screen and I just thought, if the god that gave us High School Musical is making this film, it's gonna be amazing. It's just gonna be. Other notes I've got is hilarious overacting from the guys at the beginning. Also the script when they're talking in Old English is just hilariously bad. So many these and thous, just unrealistic. Not that I know how people spoke back then, but it's really not how I imagine realistic to be. I have a note here that just says cat. I think that says a lot about me. There's also a note later that says, not enough films with feline main characters, so thumbs up. And I think that's true. I think that's part of the reason Sabrina the Teenage Witch was so great, is because Salem was the main character and this guy was so Salem-y but without the sass and the attitude, to be fair. But still, more films, more TV shows, more cats. Cats, cats, cats. I put down some quotes I like, but I'm not going to read them out because that'll just be embarrassing. But funny quotes, good, A+ writing. Awesome bedroom, I wrote. How is it that in every single film and American TV show, kids just have awesome bedrooms? Like, okay, Princess Diaries the film, how much did you want her bedroom? I mean, my bedroom when I was that age, it was probably a third of the size of this room. I mean, I liked it and I decorated it nicely, but also Sarah and I shared a bedroom until we were like 12. But this kid is older than 12, to be fair. But definitely, bedrooms in America, American films. I don't know if it's like that in regular America. I don't know if all kids just have these amazing bedrooms, but those stairs he had up to just that little balcony bit, I would just have like a reading snuggy bit there. Just pillows and lights and cushions and blankets, and it would be lovely. Okay, there are a few criticisms. I know it's a kids' film and you probably shouldn't think about this as much, but okay. If the cat can talk, why didn't he talk before? Why didn't he tell his family that it was him? Why didn't he tell more people earlier what was going on? I just feel like 300 years this guy has been able to talk, but being in the form of a cat. He could have done something about this whole situation. So that's a slight criticism. The song was amazing. At the Halloween party, that was incredible. And the cast, I mean, generally, apart from the overacting at the beginning, generally amazing. That little girl can act. Ah, another little criticism I have here. The witches have been gone for 300 years, dead. And yet they come back to life and use terms like driver's permit and resisting arrest. Now maybe 300 years ago they'd have said resisting arrest, but they definitely wouldn't have said driver's permit, and definitely wouldn't have known that a kid around the age of Max would be at the age of getting his driver's permit. So I just want to know how that's possible. They don't understand about lighters, they don't understand about sprinklers, cassette players, and yet resisting arrest just flows out of the witch's mouth. So those were the few thoughts I noted down, but I mean, I think we can all tell from the fact that that's all I wrote down that I shouldn't be a film critic. But I did enjoy it. It was a fun film. I think if I'd have watched it from when I was younger as kind of like a classic, I would have enjoyed it more. But it was a really fun film and I did enjoy it. I liked how there were loads of little things that they kind of hinted to but didn't go too much into. I liked that when massive spoilers, mute this thing now if you want to watch this film without spoilers and you haven't seen it yet. When the cat, I can't remember his name, but when he dies at the end and he's there and he's on his sister's grave, for some reason, don't remember his name, remember her name, it's Emily, and you can just sit in the background and it's not mentioned, but it's just there, and that was real nice. I really liked that. Little touches, thoroughly enjoyable. 2 thumbs up. Halloween this year, I have 0 plans, and we've never had trick-or-treaters in the flat, but we will buy chocolates or sweets just in case, because there are kids who live and the floor's down, but because we're electrically locked in, kids who don't live in these flats can't trick or treat on our door, which I have to say I don't mind at all. But sweets reduced for Halloween anyway, so might as well get some just in case, and if, you know, we have to eat them afterwards, then so be it. So those are my Halloween thoughts. Till next week. Bye.